Brenda Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So years ago, a friend of mine gave me this book. It was a friend of his that wrote the book, actually. And it's a quick little read, but it's called Can't Afford to Marry You. And what do I mean by that? Because there are red flags and stuff. When you get with somebody, you don't ask the right questions about what's happening with their finances. It could be so many things going on. So I'm gonna give you a few quick tips that came out of the book that I think might be helpful. So one, live within your means. If you're making 50,000 and you're acting like you're making 80 and you live in the 80, obviously you're using credit cards to keep that lifestyle, that's not gonna work for you. So live within your means. Don't have more than 3 credit cards. What do you need all those credit cards for? If you have them, you're gonna use them. Have those cards 3 or less. Use what you own. Sometimes we have things in our closet that we haven't touched or looked at for years. It's just going to waste. Don't go out and buy something else. You go out and buy another black pair of pants and you got 3 in the closet. So use what you have. Money matters. People tell you money doesn't matter. Money matters because it can help you in a lot of different situations when you have money. So money does matter. Give it that respect that you should. You should pay for your needs, but save for your wants. A lot of times we're just giving money over to things that we think we want, using up all our income for that. No, if you really, really want it and it's not a need, start saving for it. Financial infidelity leads to divorce. What do I mean by that? If you're secretly having little bank accounts or you're opening up credit cards that your spouse doesn't know about, all of that stuff hits the fan when you can't pay the bills. Most marriages end because of financial situations, believe it or not. People think it's infidelity. No, it's about the finances. So remember that. Only risk money that you can afford to spend or to lose. So if you're gonna get into the stock market, don't be putting thousands of dollars in there when you barely make thousands of dollars each month. So make sure that you're understanding how much risk that you can take. If it's costly to date a person, then you don't want to marry that person because you want to be able to afford them. If you can't date them successfully and it's too much money when you're dating, you can't afford to marry that person. So if you're dating somebody who's carrying around a Birkin bag and you think you can keep up with their lifestyle, no, you can't. So again, looking at it in terms of who you connect with and what makes most sense for you. It's not just about the heart and the head. It's about everything else that goes with that relationship. You don't want to marry somebody's debt. So you need to have conversations before you marry a person and say, what does your debt look like? Share your credit bureau so that people know what they're getting into. Then if you make that decision and you come up with a plan of how you're going to pay the debt, that's fine. But be aware. It's never too late to scale down and start over. Sometimes people think, I'm overwhelmed, there's so much going on, it's too big a house, to whatever. You can always go smaller and start over. As long as you have breath in your body, you can always start over. So don't forget that. So just a couple of tips and pointers for you. Hope that helps. Thanks so much and have a great day.